Hello, am I live? Can you see me? Sorry, I started a little bit later because I want to make sure we have some people here. Okay, that's good. So when you're here, please type in the chat. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you watching it from? Today we are talking about, I've been covering the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and I recorded 52 videos, can you imagine, on the same book. But for those of you who haven't watched a single video, this is a very, very interesting book. In fact, today I set it up really good. You see the thumbnail, and I put in the description a link to all the videos we've done, and a link to the free book audio. So I'm trying to get better at this. So when you look in the description today, you'll see 3 links. By the way, welcome. Did I say welcome? Welcome. Thank you for being here. How are you doing? Please put where you are. I saw you, Eva. Okay, that's good. Eva, you check out the book in the description. I see you, Lydia. Please type where you are. Where are you? I can hear you very well. That's very good. So I have 3 links in the description of this live. One of them is a link to the free book audio. This time I made it different. It doesn't go through my website. It just goes through to Amazon Audible. And then I also have a link that takes you to all those 52 videos that I recorded about this book. Here the book. It looks like this, but I think it's looking like upside down. We're about to finish it. That's why I said, you know what? Let me put a permanent video that's going to be on the channel, just to highlight a few things that we learned. Yay, Lime, I see you. I see you. How are you doing? Who do you have, Lime, today? Who do you have on? Your mom and dad, your auntie, are they here? It's not going to be long. It's going to be 1 hour. We're going to be here for 1 hour. You know, when a live is 1 hour, it's short. Sometimes I'm here like 2 hours. It's going to be 1 hour. We have Lydia coming up with her video. She has a good one she's going to share with us. So we'll go and watch that after mine. Now, today I'm going to have to find who the viewer of the week is. I have my money. The money is here. The viewer of the week, I give $10. We could give even more than one person. That's the person who comes to the premieres, especially the one that I do, 11 a.m. US Eastern, around this time, but every day. If you can show up on my channel around this time, just 25 minutes earlier, 11 a.m. If you look at your local time, about 30 minutes earlier, that's when you should be on this channel to get view of the week, because you have to watch that video, whichever it will be. Right now we are on this book, but you're about to finish it. So you come on the premiere, it will have been scheduled. It will be there. If you make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, you get a notification when the videos will be right there waiting. So make sure you are there. Make sure you type in the chat, hello, so you can register your name, and then leave a comment and keep coming and come to these lives. So if you show up more and more, you're going to earn some of this money. 10 for that. And then I have these, when I ask questions, these are Visa cards. They have $20 in there. I haven't given them out recently because you people, you're not winning them. So let's see what happens today. And then I mentioned the 3 links. They are down there in the description. Also, video of the week. And then we want to talk about the book. What are we learning? And I want, hey, Mr. James, I see you. I wonder who won. Lydia is going to tell us who won view of the week. She's still counting. She's still checking. Always when you're on this channel, please make sure you show up in the chat, so we can just say your name, because we go back to see. But I really care about the comment. That one, we are still behind. We're still behind on 2 things. Leaving the comment immediately. I don't know, especially Naim and Mr. James, I don't know how you do, because when the video ends, the comments are supposed to start immediately. At least that's how we do it with people in our Facebook group, so that when the video ends immediately, the comments come. That's when you are supporting the video. But if you wait and come an hour later, that's not the impact we are looking for. It's called velocity. In YouTube terms, it's called velocity. You want a new video to be very, very, very active immediately. So once you leave and then come later, then you lost the velocity. So please, when you are on the premiere, leave your comment before you go. You get distracted. You could even start writing. For me, when I'm watching people's videos, I write comments as they come. It's like as I'm watching a video, that's why I end up with like 5 comments. Like right now as I'm speaking, you could be making your comments already. So you make comments as you hear the person. don't always wait for the video to end. Like if I make a point as I'm speaking, get in the comments and write something. And I prefer the comments, not the chat. When we're doing the live streams, no, the premiere. Put your comments in the comment section because those are the ones that are going to help the video, not the chat. The chat, right now we are chatting, but when we leave, we want to leave comments on the video. Hey, Mariam, hey, William. If you don't see me, when I look this way, I'm reading your comments, but I want to stay here in the front more because of the people coming in the future. So, who of you wants to be in my video when I'm talking about the benefit of the Rich Dad book? The book. I think Lydia, you're gonna say yes. When is your video coming? When are you recording your video, Miss Lydia? When are you giving it to me? You can do video or you can do just a comment. Yeah, just a comment, but I'll read it in that video. For example, I could say, hey Raha, I could say, this is a comment from Mariam Hassan. She thinks, or since she's been watching this video, this is what she has learned. I'll be reporting what you put in your comment. So who is interested in doing that about the book? Because I'm about to record it. I think this week we may finish the book. And I already announced the other book that I want to do next. I think you'll find it very interesting if you haven't read it. I didn't plan to show it to you, but I've showed it. It's also by Rich Dad Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. But don't worry, I'll show it. And I'll show it in the video. But I've showed it before already. Cash Flow Quadrant is what it's called. It's the one we're doing next. I think you'll love it too, but it's a little bit different. It's taking you to another level now. He's going to be teaching you higher level stuff. And I think it's good. So Frank, Simon, Rahab, who is going to give a comment? Just a simple something that you took away from this book. Please. Hello, Taxi. You know when I see your name, I don't know which one you want to be called. So I just say whichever, but I wish I knew which one you prefer. So I see all of you, these are familiar names. Who, please, respond to this because I'm going to leave it and go to something else. Who of you have been watching me record the videos and been coming, thank you very much. Who of you wants to add a comment about the book that I'm going to put in that video, that one video that will end the book finally? Lydia, you said you're going to record a video. When is that coming? All you have to do is say what you learned from this book that you didn't know before. Who is going to do that? Please. Hey, BD. I wish I knew what that BD stands for. What is BD? What does BD stand for? Please, I still have a question going. Who of you is going to add a comment? You know, you could record a video if you want. But for some of you who don't want to be on camera, you could just type a comment with the intention of us including it in the video. I'll just read it, but I'll have to read your name, the person who provided the comment. Who is interested in doing that? Lydia, when is your video coming? Naim, you said you wanted to record a video too, right? Are you going to record a video? Okay, please, I expect some kind of, really? So is it Bangladesh light? Is that the whole thing? Is that what it means? Do you have a business? It looks like a business. Okay. For some of you, please, I expect for us to do a good live the way we are doing now. I expect you to be like responding to what I'm asking. I just asked a question. Who wants to add a comment about the book? Or should I say, everyone give me a comment, put yes or no. When you put yes, it means you add a comment. When you say no, you are not interested. Lydia, lead that. Naim, what do you want to do? You want to record a short video? You tell us what you got from the book or no. If all of you are not interested by that, I don't have to do the video. But I feel like we've spent so much time on it, on the book, we could have a summary, like a summary. Yeah, hello, Nazmus, you know, Shakib. No, Hassan. I wish you all put where you are. Please, where are you? Sometimes I get confused. I see many of you are from, I think, Bangladesh. We have Lydia. Will you record the video? I think Lydia is going to lead those who are going to give feedback in video form. Anyone wants to be in video? If you want to be in video, but you don't know what to do, I can help you. I can share my number. We communicate on WhatsApp. We practice until we get to a video that we can put in a video. Naim, you want to do that? You want to put a video? Okay. When I speak and I don't get a response, then I'm move on. I'm from Uganda, East Africa. I'll record a video. Thank you very much. When are you bring the video? Because the book, I'm going. If you want to see where I am, my next video, I haven't recorded the next video, but let me show you where I am. Right here. Look what's left. This is what I've covered. This is what's left. So it's going to be just a few videos. Next week, I think we're finishing this book. Then we'll have to record that other video, and then we'll move on to the next video, to the next book. Yes, Naomi, you are here, but you keep going and coming. Do you want to record a video? I want to have you in the video. You just record 2 minutes. My name is so-and-so from here. I really appreciate that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, because for the first time, I know what an asset is. Something like that. Whatever, you got out. I don't know. And I've also noticed, do you really watch this video to the end? Because my analytics show that very few people watch to the end. If you don't want to, you could skip the things where I talk about the schedule, or when I'm talking about like what I do, business tips, YouTube tips, and when I'm talking about Robert Kiyosaki. But I think you are not watching long enough. You have to get out the lessons I cover every day. Yes, I see you are here. Will you record a video 9 or you won't? I'm trying to know who is going to do that, because by the time I come back next week, I think the book will be finished. Let me ask you something else. When we are in Ramadan, many of us are going to be fasting starting next week. Will you still come to these or you won't? So I don't expect you. But I'm going to record videos. I may sit and record many of them and post them. They'll still be coming. Will you attend them or no? Will you come to the premieres? Because I may not premiere them. I may just publish videos. Yes, you're going to say something very specific, Naim. Something you didn't know is the thing I'm interested in. For me, I didn't know, before I knew Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, I didn't know how passive income is so important in the life. I've mentioned this before. So I want to know, what was the new thing that you got to learn only after this book? Something you didn't know. Yes. Yeah. Is it 14th, not 13th? Will you be able to attend these premieres or not? Please let me know. This is the only time I'm talking to you. I will not be able to communicate. The next time we come, it will be Ramadan. Yes. So, Nazmo, am I saying it right? Shakib, you're saying yes to what? Will you record a video? Will you give a comment about the book? Okay, when you check today's live, I did something different on it. I put a list that I would like, please, all of you, to put your email on, because I'm going to be communicating that email, sharing all the good things that I'm going to start looking for. They're going to be coming to you through email. And I called you know what? I wanted to ask a question about it. Let me see if any of you watched. Let me give some money about this. I was about to say it, but let me give money. Who knows the name that I called the list that I'm about to ask you to add your name on? I recorded a motivational video recently, and I said I created a list of the people that I'm going to call who. If you answer it, $10. I said I'm creating a list. Everyone who wants to know the things, to get the things I'm giving, I'm sharing, I'm learning, will be on that list. What's the name of the list? Can someone, I'm giving $10 on that. What's the name of the list that I created recently that I asked to put names on? But I changed the premieres because people were complaining that they were coming late. And now you're saying that you want them to be coming later? I don't understand. What time is it right now, your time? Isn't it like 9 p.m. or something? No, you can watch later. Then that means I can just publish them as videos and not make them premieres. I could do premieres, and if I see that not enough people come to the premieres, then I can just publish them as videos. You watch when you come. You watch when you want, or when you can. Because I cannot stop this. They have to keep going. Because it kills the channel if you stop uploading videos. If you have to keep going the way you've been going. So what I may do, because the fasting affects me too, I may record and then keep publishing every day. Just regular publish without premiere. Or I may have a few people who are not Muslims to be on as their premiering. But they'll still come. God willing, they'll still come. We'll figure it out. It's only 1 month. It'll be okay. So who is earning the 10? Lydia, do you know the answer? I just asked a question. I said, who knows the name I called the people of the list that where I want? You understand? Yeah. We'll figure it out. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. The videos are always here. You can watch anytime. Okay, Lydia, did you come up with the viewer of the week? You know, I give $10 to the viewer of the week. The person who came to all premieres since from Saturday to, we count from Saturday to Thursday before the next live. So I want the name. Lydia was checking. And as we wait for Lydia, today I really want us to go through. Hello, Sad Alam. Hello. I want to talk about a review of the lessons we got from this book. And please, I'm asking for your, yes, I have the viewers of the week. No, one viewer of the week, one. Do you have more than one person, Lydia? Who is a viewer of the week? People who came like every day, you have more than one? Let me hear it. That would be interesting. What are the names? View of the week. Okay, someone was checking the channel. Now they are giving me the answer. Okay, I was about to say, for those people who are going to come later to watch this video, that there are lessons we took from this book. This book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Some of them are, for us who have been watching it a lot, they're like songs. Let me see if you all remember the song. What did, no one came every day. Okay, did you find someone who came at least 5 times? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Did you find someone who was there at least 5 times in the chat? Who came the most in the chat? Or who came at least 5 times? Do you have someone? Please, when I ask, I was about to, okay, I got distracted because Lydia is responding to the view of the week. She was giving me an answer in the chat. According to Robert Kiyosaki, he gave us the definition, the simple definition of an asset. We're not talking about an asset the way an accountant defines it, but an asset, Naim and Caroline each came 4 times. Okay, that's the highest we got. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I think the people who watch it later will not like what I'm doing right now. According to Robert, he defines an asset in simple terms so that everyone understands. Because when you hear asset, liability, you're thinking in terms of accountants and bookkeepers, the way they call them. But we have a new definition that Robert gives us, Robert Kiyosaki, which is easy to follow. So I'm asking the people in the chat, what does Robert say an asset is? We did this before on another live. What is an asset according to Robert? Please, the people who have been watching the Rich Dad, Poor Dad book, I'm doing this because we're reviewing it. I don't think we're going to be talking about Rich Dad, Poor Dad again in a live. So I'm doing it today. So we just leave it for the people who come later to watch it on the channel. We are moving on to a different book. So, okay, 4 times the highest. So we have Naim and Caroline. Thank you, Naim and Caroline. Caroline, where are you? I haven't seen you today. We miss you in here. Hello, Hadiba. How are you? So please, let's see if we are benefiting from all the hours we put in recording these videos and watching them. What's an asset according to Robert Kiyosaki? What's an asset and what's a liability in simple terms, not in the accountant terms? What happens to your pocket when you have an asset? I just gave you a hint. Someone tell me what happens in your pocket when you have an asset. An asset does what to your pocket? I'm waiting for answers, please. An asset, you know what? I may, because if we are not responding in the chat, then I'll just keep speaking to the camera, to the people who will come later. An asset puts money, hello Sophia, welcome. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability puts, you didn't cheat? Lydia, you didn't cheat? Then you win $10. You won it. Okay. Lydia won. Yes. The group, this is a question. Someone just responded to the question I asked sometime earlier. I said, what's the name of the list I created recently? It's called Sherifa's Go-Getters. I know these go-getters will not be many. There will be few. Those are the people who have chosen to move their life to the next level. I keep saying, take a step to a better you. So those people are on a list. Please, please, if you really want to move your life to the next level, add your email on the list. It's right there in the description. Click on it. Even for you who come later, when it's not a live, a replay, look in the description. I have a link that takes you to, you just add your email. That means whenever I find something good to share, I'll be sharing it by email. You agree that you want to hear from me and you want to know everything I find, anything I want to share, you want to get it. So please, you don't have to wait for me to record a video, but I'll be doing more in email than in videos because I write videos on different topics. But this is mostly personal development, things that make you better. That's what you expect in those emails. Please add your name. Okay, we're still on the asset. Asset puts money in your pocket. Liability takes money out of your pocket. What are examples? Assets. Tamina, thank you for being here. Please participate in this because I want to know that all this time we spent, we got out something. This is like a review. What are assets? What are examples of good assets that put money in your pocket? I just defined it. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities put money out of your pocket. In fact, we miss Medina. Is Medina on? You know, Medina can't show up on my channel. She used to answer those questions. Money in your pocket. Okay, my computer is hiding your chats right now. It's messing up my account. Okay, so is anyone giving an example of an asset? If you, because I move on. So if you feel like you want to give an example of an asset, you just say asset, like this one is an asset, and this one is a liability. The reason these things are so important, if you really want to make your life better, you have to know what an asset is, and you have to know what a liability is. Because from the assets, that's why you're going to create your future income. That's where you're going to create your future wealth. Because an asset brings money to your pocket. Hey, Night is in the house. Okay. And according to Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the book, and according to Robert Kiyosaki, you always have to think about investing your money. Investing your money. And according to him, just saving money and keeping it somewhere in a bank or somewhere is not good. He calls them losers. Savers are losers because it's not earning you much. In fact, recently, the topics I've covered, he was encouraging you to, and I made a comment myself, if you can find, can invest in companies, new companies that are starting new things, there is a chance there. Although it's a risk-taking, but if you win big. Because you invest in a company, maybe they just found a new product, and you put in your money, you buy a few shares, those shares could pay you even 1,000%. You put $1, you get 1,000 later. Because if it catches on, then you get lucky. I mean, he gave examples in the book. So always think about investments where you can put your money to grow it bigger. Then, like I mentioned, the first time I knew about Robert and his book, he was, and the other lessons, I have so much from him a long time ago, he talked about passive income. Your goal should be to have things, I've said this before, that bring in money, enough money to sustain you, enough money to pay whatever you pay every month without working. That should be our goal. You have your rental properties, they bring money enough, even if you don't work. At least by the time you are older, you have that kind of money still flowing, still coming. That should be our goal. That's the way you get out of the rat race. He calls it the rat race. Just waking up, going to work, come home, pay bills, go work. You can't even pay the bills. You just keep going in circles. We need to escape the rat race. And please, go back and watch all these videos. I know you've been coming to the lives, but it's not enough. You need to go back. It's just one list. It's right there in the description. I put the list. It's a link. It takes you to all of them. You hear me talk about it in the videos. I put it here for you, below this live here. If you're coming later, there is a link that takes you to all the videos. Even the ones I'm going to record a little bit later because I'm about to finish it, but they all go to that list. Please have some time, watch them, and take notes. Because this book is better than a degree. This book is better than a degree in financial management. I just said it, and it's true. Because the information he gathered together and put in, you cannot find it anywhere. And he brings the practical examples. So when you watch, you see something making sense. Please take it seriously. That's why I decided to do this live today, to emphasize the importance of this book. It's free. There's a link below. It's free. You can go download audio. You don't even if you don't want to download on your phone, you can just listen. For 1 month, it's free. Please do that. And then for those of you who want to do what? To get a physical book, then you have to go through my website. There is a link. You can also go below the videos. I have that link. You can go buy it. But if you watch all my videos, I don't think you need to buy the book. Seriously. He has a few diagrams. I can show you like right here. You know, whenever I say that I'm skipping diagrams, let me show you. If this camera can show you what they look like. He has these diagrams that he draws with. See? I don't know if this camera can show you. See, like right here, those things like that. Those are the kind of things I've been skipping. I say I skipped it because they're simple things. He shows you income statement, he shows you assets like this, but they're easy really to understand. You can understand without seeing the physical book. Okay? And then he has another message. He says, work to learn. Work to learn. Now I need, yes. Rental houses is an asset, but even before you go to the rental houses, because you may not have the money to build houses, but it could be something else. Last time we were here, we had a very good discussion where Medina was talking about rental, like having rental, like when there are functions, you have chairs you rent out, you have places you rent out, like things you rent out, people use for functions. That's some good money coming in. That's good too, because whenever they rent out, you don't lose anything. Maybe if they break it, you have to have ways for them to pay for it. But this is the same thing that keeps bringing you money, and you don't have to put too much effort in it every time. You could even ask someone to deal with it, to manage it for you. So those are the things we can start on a small scale. But the lesson of companies, when you hear someone talking about, oh, I'm starting a product, and this YouTube, the one we are using right now, do you know the history of YouTube? How it happened? If you hear the history of YouTube, you'll be amazed. The people who started it and what they were trying to do. See how big it is. So people come up with ideas, and if your job is to look, you want to find out people with those ideas, they are there. And they're always looking for investors. Now, when they go to another level, they call them penny stocks. Penny stocks. Penny stocks are stocks that for new companies, and they cost like $1. Anyone who invests in a penny stock, believe me. But you have to be looking for them, and you have to make sure you are studying those people who are starting those companies. You can invest very, very little money. Robert gives examples where he invested 25 cents, and it became what? I don't remember exactly, but I just read it recently. 25 cents became like it's so much money. So please, those are ideas, but where you are, wherever you are, there's someone with an idea coming to you. I want to start this. I want to start that. It could be your break, or you could start your own thing. I say that all the time. You can start your own thing, and online is easier. If you can come, we can support you. What's the name of the next book? Oh, the Cash Flow Quadrant. I didn't want to look on the side too much. I placed it somewhere because I was showing it the other day in the video. It's called, I'm going to read the Cash Flow Quadrant. I'm trying to see where I placed it because I was showing it in another video. The cash flow quadrant is also by Robert Kiyosaki. It's talking about whether you are an employee or you are an employer or self-employed or whether is a businessman or investor. He's teaching you the difference between those four quadrants. Employee, self-employed, whether you're a businessman or a business person or you are an investor. We're going to learn those four, what they mean. So you can see and what happens in those quadrants, whether you are, when you're an employee, how you earn money, when you are an employer, how you earn money, employee, how you earn money, self-employed, how you earn money, when you're a business person, how you earn money, and when you are an investor. So you see the difference. In fact, by the end of that discussion, you'll be surprised where you are. We are all far, far behind. So then you figure out where you want to be, because we're going to discuss the details. You see the way I'm going to do this book? I think I won't do it the way I've been doing. This was conversational, like they are talking and responding. I think the other one, I'll just get a summary. You may see me on the board. Have you seen me writing on the board? I may deal with that one in that manner, where I come and draw the way he does. We're going to go through that one faster. I already have a video on this channel. I did it a long time ago when I just started. I talked about that book in summary form, just one video, like 15 minutes. But now I go in a little more detail, because these things, if you learn them, or if you don't want to learn them, at least show your children. Let the children learn them. Because these lessons, very few people know them, or very few people do these things. Like right now, you come, you watch me, we go through these videos, but how many of you are taking action? Let me ask you, any one of you who has changed anything since you started watching me read these videos, read the book? Put in the chat, tell me how many of you have changed anything because of those lessons. The reason I'm asking this, many people watch, you say, oh, that makes sense, but have you changed anything? Because these are practical. These are practical lessons that you can use in your life. You can go start looking. What can I do? What can I do with my money? Or if you had some money in the bank, just seated there, you are losing value, you can take it out and start investing something that grows it. Okay? And then if you have been wasting money on those things that are expensive, that they don't give you value, you can change your mind. You say, you know what? I'm not doing that anymore. So who has changed anything? Okay, Miss Lydia, I wish you could change that. You cannot change that video. You have 30 minutes left on this, right? About 25 minutes left. We have about 25 minutes left to go to, I have a personal question to ask you. Yes. Earning multiple sources of income is very, very good. Anyone wants to set a smart goal today? Anyone wants to set a smart goal? Because that's what I would go to next. For the rich dad, I want to say, please click a link in the description. So two links. One is taking to get the book if you want. Audio form is free for 1 month. Or if you want to watch all those videos I've recorded, please, if you come later, especially those of you who come later, because most people who are on this live have all been watching the videos. But if you come later, please click and go watch the videos. The lessons are great. If you don't feel there is value for you, just share with other people. Someone is going to click with this book, and someone is going to change their life because of this book. At least I know many people who have, because these are lessons. It's like flipping a switch in your mind when you hear what is in this book. Okay, anyone wants a smart goal? How are you doing, Miss Lydia, with your smart goal? How are you doing? 10 subscribers per day. How is that going? Is it good? Miss Lydia, I think we may close this one, and then we could go watch your video like the normal way. We share it the normal way and watch it. Not necessarily connected to mine. What do you think? I'm waiting for you, Miss Lydia, for a response. Because if I don't have anyone wanting to do a smart goal, oh, I didn't give out the 10 money. Naima, are you still here? Who do you think should get this? Lydia, did you check the comments too? Or you didn't? Did you check the comments too? I could give both. Yes, yes, yes. I'll give you a 10 for coming, although you didn't come all the time. Try to be there all the time, okay? For viewer of the week. And Caroline too. Caroline and Lime, you win viewer of the week for effort, but not for perfection. Okay, I'll send you 10. Caroline and Lime, and Lydia, you get 10 for the answering the question. Okay. So how about 9? We set a smart goal for you. What do you think? I'll spend the few minutes setting a smart goal for you. Then we'll go on and watch Lydia's video. We haven't set a smart goal for you. You want one? 9, I'm talking to you. A SMART goal is that's an acronym for a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for relevant, some people say realistic, and T for time bound. Whenever you come to my lives, for those of you who are watching me and you may come later, I always ask anyone, you want to set a SMART goal? We've done it before. People come and say what they want to do. Like someone want to improve their channel subscribers, and we set a SMART goal, which led her to know that to have a goal of 10 subscribers per day. She has to work to get 10 subscribers per day. So for you, it could be a money thing. You want to improve income, then we set a SMART goal for you, and you go work on that. We had Caroline, she wanted a 6-pack, so she set goals for herself, what she needs to do every day to get to the 6-pack. So those are the SMART goal I'm talking about. It could be about anything. Okay, that's good. So when you checked on the live chat, oh, you didn't check the comments. That's fine. I see them. I see Naim and I see Caroline. It's fine. We'll close that one. Thank you, Miss Lydia. So, Miss Lydia, how is your SMART goal going? Naim, I want to set a SMART goal for you. Are you interested? What is it? Is it a money goal? What is the goal? I know you want to help people. We already talked about that. Did you start helping people in your community? That was your goal. Do you want to set a SMART goal, Naim? I'm on you. I'm about to get out of here. Maybe a few more minutes. Did you all add your names on the Sherifa's Go-Getters? Please do, because I'm going to be sharing good things on that list. But I haven't started because I'm waiting to have a few more people, because I have things already that I want to share. Are you interested, Naim? Do you want a SMART goal, or we close this one off? Okay, in summary, the book Rich Dad Poor Dad teaches us the importance of having. We already dealt with that. Okay, are you doing the social work? Is it happening? Sorry for the interruption. Okay, and I said, Rich Dad teaches us important lessons. The lesson of, if you want to have more money in your life in future, you have to know what an asset is. A house is an asset if it bring money in your pocket, like a house you rent. But a house you live in does not qualify as an asset, because you spend money on it. You spend money on it, doesn't bring money in. It has the asset column, that's what he calls it. It needs to have cash coming in. Cash coming in, that has to be your goal. However small it is, money has to be coming in. Then a liability takes money out of your pocket. So if you have a car you drive is not an asset, because you just spend money on it. You buy gas, you fix it, things are happening. But if you have a car that goes out and brings money, maybe it's an Uber kind of car, or like you rent it out, then that can be an asset, because it brings in money. You don't lose money. Now, when you want to make your life better, you will minimize on the liabilities and increase on the assets. And according to him, just saving money and putting it in a bank is not good enough. You need to invest it somewhere so it can grow and expand. And then the other lesson he says, when you work, when you go to work, whenever you go to work, please don't just look at the money. Remember, for those of you who have watched the story, Robert Kiyosaki's story, he learned from Rich Dad starting age 9. When he wanted to go to work and he was being paid little money, he was complaining. He said, you know what, I'll take that away. Now you can't work for free. Because when you work for free, you're going to focus on what you're learning. And soon they created a business, a library, and they made money. So when any kind of job you do, especially these days, make sure you are taking out some skill. So you're learning, you're getting better. Don't focus on just how much they're paying you. Like here in America, they say per hour, oh, I'm earning 10, 20, 30. That's all they think about. But what skills are you learning on that job? And then there's a time when he mentioned that when you go to work in a company, if the opportunities come to put you in different departments, please go. I remember when I was in that age, after university and working, I didn't like being changed too much, like moved from here to there. But now I see the value of that, because when they keep moving you in the job, in the way you're working, you are getting experience. You are learning how this is done and how that is done and how that is done. And that's how you end up maybe creating your own company or even being promoted. So learn all the different areas or wherever you are. Make sure you are, whenever an opportunity comes, just do it. The other day, now I'm telling a story, but I haven't been telling stories in my videos anymore because people are complaining videos were long. I go to a store and I was talking to a cashier. He said, I said, what time do they close? He said, 11, I think he said 11 p.m. or something. I said, the way you talk about it sounds like you're about to leave. He said, oh, I can't wait, I'm going home. I said, the way he was looking at this job, it's like, I can't wait to leave and go. You have to look at your job like it's something benefiting you, okay, financially, but also benefiting you and learning. You have to see it as a good thing. Be happy and grateful you have the job, but not like, oh, I can't wait, I'm running away. Whenever you walk and come to work, you see it as a burden. If you see things like that, that's not good. So he says, work to learn, work to explore. That means whenever there is something they need help over here, volunteer to go help, to go do it, because you are gaining the experience. And you don't always have to be like creating your own company. You could be just going up the ladder in that same company and you become a supervisor because you know everything that's going on. Offer to help, be positive, be grateful. Now I'm getting into another topic. Be happy and grateful you have the job. Be happy and grateful for your life, for your health. We did that live recently. Most of you missed it, by the way. I did a live on Monday, and the topic was happy and grateful. It's still on the channel. Being grateful, because that's how other things are going to come into your life. I'm about to, I think, end this one. Only if you have a question for me. Again, there are 3 links in this description of this live. One link takes you to the audiobook. You can go get it free for 1 month. Another link takes you to all the videos I recorded. Number 1 up to, by this time I've recorded 52. Please watch, please share them. Numbers, take a notes. The other link that I have, I'm inviting all of you, whether you come or you are here now or later, please put your email on the list. There is a link. I call them Sherifa's Go-Getters, because as I'm growing this channel, as I'm discovering things, I'll be sharing in that email. People who have said yes to the message I have here, you all need to be pleased on that list, because that's where I'll be sharing whatever I find, whatever is good, those free trials, those free offers. I like things that have some free element in it, because not everyone has the money. You buy when you want, when you have the money, but if you don't, you can still access whatever. Sometimes it will be just motivation. If I find a good motivational video, I send it to you, you listen. If you have a question, please ask me. I'm about to close this one. Anyone with a SMART goal, I think we are done with that. It seems then you don't want a new SMART goal. I thought you were going to talk about earning money. You don't want money? No money for 9? No goal for money making? Okay, if you have a question, please ask me, or I'm going to close this one and leave it for the people who will come. Like the video, please. Like the live stream. It's going to be a live stream on the channel. So, Miss Lydia, you want to change your life to 12:15, we watch it, or you want to leave it? It's up to you. But I think it doesn't really matter. Keep it where it is. We're just going to share it and bring on more people, because here there may not be so many. Naim, will you support Lydia's video? We are going to watch it next, but it's coming in about 20 minutes. You want me to share the link? I can share the link. Let me share Lydia's video here. For those of you who want to support her, please. Remember, we did that before. It's right here. It's good. Good looking. Let me share it. You can come later, please. So tell me, in when we are Ramadan comes, will you be able to watch at all, or you will not watch at all? Will you watch? Because at that time, I think we're gonna be on the cash flow quadrant next week, sometime in Ramadan. That's Lydia's new video. It's a good one. Looks good. I haven't watched it, but okay, support her, but it's coming in about 20 minutes. I think I'm closing this one. So you see me in the videos. What's your comment about the book? The book's too long or what? What's your comment? Give me some feedback since I'm here to respond to you. People who are watching the Rich Dad Poor Dad, before I even finish, today I'm going to record the one you're going to watch tomorrow. What do you want me to change in the book? Naim, what do you want me to change? Yes? You want to change something? I know the beginning is always long because I have to talk about Robert again and again. And I talk about Rich Dad again and again and my schedule. I think that must be like a boring thing, but I have to do it because some people are coming just for the first time. And at the end, I have to tell them where to find the book. Okay, if you don't have any questions for me, I'm going to close it, this one. Yes? We've been here how long? 45 minutes? Miss Lydia, what do you think? Should we end it? Yes to what, Naim? Yes to what? Do you have any feedback for me since you watch me in the videos? You're always distracted. Where do you go now? I was asking that do you have any questions? Then I asked, will you be watching the videos, the books during Ramadan when you're fasting? Will you be watching or not watching at all? You mean to stay on the live? Is that what you're saying, Lydia? By the way, I didn't share this link. I stopped sharing links because I could. You wanted me to be live here until that time, Lydia? Respond, please, because I was about to close it. Lydia, I'm waiting for your response. I'm about to close it. I think we can have people watch your video. If the people in the group, they can come and watch it, okay? That's my opinion. You want me to be here? Only if you have any discussion you bring up, if you have questions for me. But other than that, I don't want to get into other things that are not relevant to this. I was talking to Rich Dad today. So if you have a question for me, I can keep here. No, I don't mind. Lydia, ask. Okay, ask me something then. Keep it going. I was about to close it. Ask any questions you have. Lydia, you ask since you want me to be here still. I was about to go. You have a question? Caroline didn't come. Naim, do you have a question for me? Because you want me to stay a little longer, but I don't think I want to talk about this. Only if I ask you questions from the book. What are the challenges? Because we talked about how, okay, Lydia is asking me about the SMART goals that she couldn't get the 10 subscribers per day that we have at the goal. Because what do you think is the reason? Let me ask you first, then I'll give you my feedback. I'll give you my opinion. No, Ramadan, I'm going to, I think, record videos, and I'll just be posting them. They'll just be on the channel. Anyone who has some time can watch, because I think it's going to be that book, the cash flow quadrant will be by Ramadan. Anyway, a few videos will be about this one, but I think next week I'm finishing this one. Then it will be reached there. I cannot stop posting videos. It's not good for the channel. So I'll record and they'll come. It's not haram. These are good books. So I'll put them on. You know me, I record in the night. So most of the time, those books. So I'll record and keep bringing them still. What do you mean? What do you mean when I'm free? Naim, what do you mean? It's rare for me to be free. Instead of saying free, you say available. I'm just available, but not free. I choose what I do at different times. Miss Lydia, I think you are not achieving the 10 subscribers because it's an effort. It's an effort thing. You saw me how we're going when we were trying to working to get to the 10,000 subscribers. It's an effort. It's a daily effort. The best place is Instagram, and the best place is Facebook groups, YouTube groups. Sorry, not YouTube. WhatsApp groups. You ask people, other people, to share your videos. It's action, daily action. That's how you get the subscribers. Yes. Hopefully you're going to like that book. The lessons are different. It's just showing you how to move. You can move from quadrant to quadrant. But the main message in that book is that being an employee is a bad idea. It's a bad idea. There is no way you can get rich by being an employee, by working with someone else. It's like almost impossible. How does it happen? Because they cannot pay you all that money. What will you be doing? Maybe if you're a CEO. You're a CEO of a company, maybe. But a regular employee, it will not happen. You always have to create something else. Here, Lydia, you kept me here. You better keep me going. Another 10 minutes you have. Instagram is your best way because that's where you're going to find people who like traveling. But it has to be daily. You have to be on it daily. But WhatsApp groups also help get subscribers. What's your number now, Lydia? What's the number of subscribers? Let me see. 341. Yes. You need to work some more. What is very true is action, daily action, but you have to have allies. For me, Naim helped me a lot when we were working to get to 10K. He was at it daily, sharing videos, inviting people. You have to do that. But what I know for sure, Miss Lydia, if that helps you, getting to 1,000 subscribers is not hard. It's not very, very hard, okay? No, I wouldn't call it a big challenge. In the challenges of YouTube challenges of the things we do, that's an easy one. We just need to focus on it a little more, okay? It's doable. We're going to come up with a plan. We're going to discuss it off of here. And it's going to happen soon. But then you have to make sure you have the hours too. Because you have subscribers, then you move those watch hours and things will happen for you. Yeah, I just checked it. I saw that. Once it gets to 400, 500, it will move. It will move. We have a plan, okay? It's moving. That plan, remember the plan we have, is the one that's going to take you there, okay? Don't worry about it too much. In fact, for you, Lydia, I wish I could add at some point. You know what? You record that video. The Rich Dad for that video. That's why I put a link. I'll talk about you in that video and link your channel because it's a good channel for people who want to travel, especially when the countries open up. Travel is going to be great, and those videos you are creating are real value. You just need to add them to some kind of email list. Do you have an email list for travel, Miss Lydia? I think you want to create like a landing page. Maybe you can go back to Aweber and create a landing page for travel. Does that make sense? Respond to me here in the chat. For people who are watching this, me doing this, please. I'm just supporting a member. It could be boring because she's working to have subscribers on her channel, so I'm responding to her in the chat. Miss Lydia. Yes, but before you send it, we're gonna work together. Have it in WhatsApp first. When you first record and send it to me in WhatsApp before we make the final copy. I think you're going to do that because all these videos you've been recording, they are all talking about packages, and you have to give them a way to get to you, okay? And I don't think you want to put your phone number, or the best way would be to have a landing page for it. You want to design one in Aweber for travel? Because you say for more information or to ask me a question, please add your email and I'll respond to you, something like that. So you put an email that comes to them after they add their email, and then you offer them, you show them your even phone number or email. For me, I want to share my email or phone number to a person who has responded to me first. Don't just put it blank out here. They're going to use it in bad ways. So you say, please, if you're interested in what I'm talking about in this package, add your email. I'll answer your questions. Something like that. Think of that, okay? Another landing page. Yes, do that and add it on so that as you're moving, because when you get to 1,000 subscribers, then you can do like what we're doing here. You can come with a live and just talk about whatever you want to talk about. Okay? So do you have another question, Lydia? That can take us to 25, so I can close this. Because since the topic was Rich Dad Poor Dad, you know Rich Dad had questions in here, in the book. He had questions that were so interesting. I don't know that people took time to answer them. We could take the Miss Lydia, if you want to, if you those who are online, you want to respond to these questions, or those who come later, let me spend the next 5 minutes reading this question to you. He says, Robert says, do you know extremely talented people who make very little money? He's asking you. Do you know extremely talented people who make very little money? You could, when you come later, please answer. If you watch up to here, maybe very few people watch up to here because I wasted a lot of time in the video when I was responding to the chat. But if you get to me here, put in the chat, in the comments. Do you know extremely talented people who make very little money? And then he's asking you, this is Robert asking you, that how have you sought additional skills beyond your specialty? Like whatever you do, are you trying to get any new skills to get better, to be better at what you do? And then he said that if someone asked you for advice on what the most important skills, please do that, and I'm going to put together a video about this book soon. That if someone were to ask you advice on what the most important skills are for them to learn in their working life, what would you tell them? Remember, for those of you who've been watching my videos about reading about this, he talked about the importance of knowing accounting and investing, all those important skills that you have to know if you want to make a lot of money. And then he's asking, what role does giving play in your life? Like giving and sharing. Do you see it as an important part of your success? If you are always sharing what you have and giving, do you think it's a good thing, it's an important thing? And he's asking you, that what are the different ways you could give that you are not currently doing. Like you see, you could give more, you could share more, you can support other people. In fact, Naim will be the one answering these. Are you giving more? Are you supporting more? What have you done this week to support those people? You said you want to support the community. Okay, is it okay now to leave this one, Lydia, or no? Is it okay? Remember, I waited for you. Naim, are you going to share and invite more people for Lydia? 2 or 3? Are there 2 people you can invite who are interested in travel? She has a good travel video. Let me ask Naim first. Is he here? Okay, please share Lydia's link. I want to close off this one. So people, when we come, okay, please share, call a few people to come, please watch Lydia's video. They're always good. Now she has some images inside. Do you have images inside for us, Lydia? Are we going to see some images? I like them when they have images. Travel. Okay, so please share. I'm closing off this one. And I close it by saying, please always remember to be grateful, happy and grateful every day, and whatever you have, because whenever you're grateful for what you have already, more will come to you. Please share whenever you can. And like I always end these videos, I say, yes, she has images. Naim, please share. Naim, you didn't tell me. Who is watching with you today? You have another person or no? Naim, do you have another person watching with you or no? Mr. James, you've been quiet. I've been asking and asking. You've been quiet. Mr. James, how come your name didn't show up as much this time? When they were counting, you didn't get to 4. Please come more to the premieres themselves when they're happening and type your name. You know your name is unique. Is that the flag for Bangladesh? You don't understand what, Naim? But please support Lydia, her video. She has images for us. I like watching them. The link, I gave the link. Do you want me to share it again? It's right here. Let's support her, please. And for those of you who can subscribe, please support her. You don't lose anything when you subscribe. See it as just giving. You're giving to someone. Subscribe and let us move her numbers, please. She's a true go-getter. She's doing everything she can. I shared it again, but I'm closing off this one. Her video starts in 4 minutes. Miss Lydia, call all the other go-getters to come. Please share your link. For this one, for those of you who are watching me, I'm sorry to be distracted, but I just want to people in the chat. And actually, that's the reason I do these lives. I like to interact with my viewers. Please come, join me also. We interact. That's what this is about. I used to make them private sometimes because I feel like I have to answer their questions. I want to be available. So please, thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for supporting this message. And if you want to leave a comment that you want me to, when we bring the next Rich Dad video, you can just put a comment that this is what I learned, and you can. It's okay to put it in the next video. Because I'm not going to be communicating with you again on this. I think by next week we'll be on a different book. That's what I'm thinking. I need to look through, but what's left, I think I'm going to finish it in the next few videos. But you can always leave a comment and say, please add this in the next video if you want me to read, to talk about you with my video. Okay, like I always end this, I say, Name, you say you don't understand what? You can communicate later. At least you have my access to me, okay? Ask me what you don't understand later. Like I always end these. And I have to apologize. It was like this. I hope you got out something. At least you know an asset is and liability. Something about Rich Dad. I kept mixing them up. It wasn't a very focused video. But at least we did it. Like I always end this, I say, my messages, I say, take care of yourself. Take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your family, the people you're responsible for. Take very good care of your health. take a step to a better you. Bye. Thank you for watching it. Especially when you come later, please leave a comment, leave a comment. Those who are here, please like this before you leave. And you can go on the outside and leave a comment, outside of the chat. Please, Lydia and the rest, add a comment on this, please. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.